Good morning, everybody. I am here at Disney's All-Star Music Resort. You asked for it, you got it. I'm here to give you a full tour of the resort, show you everything there is to see. So follow along. To the left, they have a free Guitar Hero set up, as well as this awesome Mickey photo spot. And then it looks like they still have the RDMA ears where you can get your photo taken too. And they have some free water as well. I love that they make Mickeys out of the waters. It's so cute. It starts off with the registration and check-in, and then they have the concierge for anything you need. If you need assistance booking tickets, dining, tours, anything like that, any recreation. And then as you're coming out of the registration area, to the left is Maestro Mickey's, then there's a hallway that takes you down towards the food court, but we'll start in Maestro Mickey's. And it is wicked busy in here today because there is a cheer event going on. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. I've never seen this before. It's a little happy birthday stitch on a cake. And look, the candles light up. I don't know if you can tell. And look, they flicker. That is so cool. Oh, this is $35. This is wicked. I love it. Oh my gosh, Kirsten. Look at the fabulous unicorn hat. I love this. It's $27.99 and it comes with ears and a unicorn horn. I love it. And it has just the flex back. This is another new one. I'm really liking the new color schemes they're coming up with. It has a little Dumbo on it and it says frequent flyer. And look, underneath, it's hard to see, it has Dumbo holding the feather. That's so cute. Also $27.99 and the same type of back. I kind of like how they're branching out and doing like the ornaments and stuff for each resort. These are cool. They have two different ones. This one just says Disney's All-Star. And on the back, it just has the All-Star and the different logos. And this one's $16.99. I like this one better though. It has the Mickey on it and the back's much cooler. It's black with the logos. Also $16.99. And they just have a $10 little metal keychain. And this one is another $10 keychain. Oh, this one has the logos on the back. That's cool. And then it looks like they have two different magnets. The one with the Mickey or just the regular All-Star. Oh, now the Mickey's rubber. The just All-Star is wood. And this one's $7.99 and this one and the rubber one's $6.99. Then they also have the All-Star shot glass for $10. And the All-Star Resorts coffee mug for $16.99. And I like the new logo, Sports, Music, Movies, Repeat. And they have a t-shirt of that as well for $25. And the back's plain. And at the end of the hallway on the left, you have the intermission food court. You can go straight out to the pool. And on the right is the arcade. And it looks like they have a fuel rod kiosk, but it's currently out of order. So the fuel rod station is right outside of the arcade. This is definitely one of the smaller food courts that you will have. Now, one of the kind of cool things that they have here is they have some fancy milkshakes. They also have alcoholic milkshakes and alcoholic floats that you can get here. So they have like the Henry's Hard Orange, which comes with soft serve, Not Your Father's Hard Root Beer Float. So they have some unique things that you can get here that you can't get at some of the other food courts. They also have an Orange Dream cupcake here. So hard to see with the light. A peanut butter and jelly cupcake. That sounds different. A unicorn cupcake. And then a character icon cupcake. And this one is Tinkerbell. They also have the pineapple whip swirl cupcake, and this comes with a little pineapple injector, so you can like squirt the pineapple filling into it. They also have a banana split cupcake. That looks so good. a chocolate hazelnut cheesecake, which sounds amazing. The chocolate indulgence cake. And then they also have edible cookie dough here, which is really cool. And I haven't showed the new mug designs, but there are 2 mug designs right now. This is just the Mickey's 90th, Mickey's Celebration. It's very cool, has a bunch of different Mickey designs on it. And then the second mug option is a Pixar. And this is like a Hollywood Studios theme. It has Lightning McQueen, Buzz, has Aliens Swirling Saucers, Nemo and Friends, and a little Epcot. So cool. And pretty much everywhere you can get your refillable mugs from will have both of these. Now this sounds really good. For $12.99 they have a create your own Southwest bowl where you select your base, then you add a protein, select your vegetables, select your sauce, and then you can choose up to 3 additional toppings. So it's fully customizable. That I really, really like. Then they have just your basics, your burgers, hot dogs, chicken, and then like your pasta, your like Italian style pasta and pizza section. And the prices are about the same between all of them. Then in their grab and go section, they just have some salads. They have egg salad with pita, some pre-made sandwiches. They also have a lot of quickies. You can get just a pickle. They have like a side salad, some eggs, hummus, worms and dirt, just like vegetables, things like that. Parfaits, a lot of like fruit cups. But here's something I don't think I've noticed before. You can also buy cans of whipped cream. They have milk chocolate whipped cream or Reese's peanut butter cup whipped cream here. I've never seen that, but it is $6 for a can. Whew. That's a lot. And then right across from the intermission food court is Notable Games Arcade, which is open 24 hours. And like all of them, they do use the game cards. So instead of putting money or coins in, you have to load one of their play cards, and then you just swipe it to play. It's a decent sized arcade. It's not huge. And they just have the basics: skee ball, air hockey. They have some of the big Space Invaders and Pac-Man. And they have games for little ones and bigger ones. Oh, actually, it's pretty big because it goes back further. This is bigger than I thought it was. Oh my gosh, that looks like so much fun. Alright, this is pretty cool. What is that? I've never seen this before. That looks like fun. Oh my gosh, they have some fun games here. Oh, never mind, it doesn't go back any further. Alright, so yeah, it's a decent sized. Alright, and then we come out of the main lobby under the giant star towards the guitar pool, which is also called the Calypso Pool. And the stars of this pool are the 3 caballeros. They do also have a ping pong set here that has a little basket that also already has the paddles and balls out and ready to go right outside of the pool if you wanted to play. So we're going to start off in the Calypso section. This will be the closest section to the main lobby and the buses and the food, pretty much everything. This also is where you will find the family suites. These are the larger rooms that will sleep up to 6. As you exit Calypso, you're going to come into the jazz section. The jazz section is the second and final area that has the family suites here on property, here for All-Star Music. The only thing I don't know is how many total family suites they have, but the jazz section and the Calypso section both have the family suites, which are the larger rooms that sleep up to 6. And this would be the second closest to everything, because the resort pretty much just goes straight back, and then once it gets past jazz, it kind of goes into like a big circle around the second pool. So it looks like All-Star Music has some limited time magic. Woot woot! So it looks like by the piano pool located at Broadway, building 7 and 8, daily between 6 and 11 a.m. they will have a Joffrey's coffee truck. And they will have fresh brewed hot and cold coffee and tea drinks, not pasties, pastries, and select frozen drinks. However, they do not accept the Disney dining plan, but that is wicked awesome. Right as you come to the end of the jazz section, you get to the second pool, which is the piano pool. This is a much smaller pool, more of like the quiet pool. So the rest of the resort is centered around the piano pool. So, and that would be Broadway, Rock, and Country Fair. And we'll just do a quick loop. Now the Broadway, Rock, and Country Fair are all just standard rooms that are just gonna have the 1 king or 2 full-size beds. So one of the many things that Disney really nails is the theming. And this is one of the lesser themed resorts, I feel like. Because even though the buildings themselves are like themed and decorated, like I love how they have the WDW for the Walt Disney World radio. And they have a couple little props out. They don't have as much out for photo ops and stuff as say like Pop Century or Art of Animation, where it's much more interactive for the kids. Oh, I didn't even realize the grass was a road. That's cute. Okay, you're gonna have to excuse the noise because there is a tractor behind me because they are doing refurb on the building behind me. But I love that this is set up like a Broadway box office. And I bet you that looks amazing lit up at night. Oh, that's gotta be so cool. And this right here, this is Broadway. So this is the area where the Joffrey's coffee truck will be. The furthest section of the resort from the front desk and all would be the Country Fair. Now personally, this would be my favorite spot to stay just because it's country themed and I'm a country girl at heart. And I love this little picnic section here. And I love it back here. This is my favorite part because it has the banjos and the cowboy boots. And I just love this picnic area, how it's set up. I have absolutely no idea what this plan is, but it is huge. It is as tall as the lamppost. That's crazy. Now, a couple things about this resort. One, it's really small. Even though here in the Country Fair section, it's as far away as you can get from the front entrance, it's probably not even maybe a 5-minute walk to the Calypso Pool. It's not far at all. This is not as spread out as a resort as say like Art of Animation or Pop Century, where that is just a huge sprawling resort where you could walk like an eternity and not get anywhere. This resort literally just runs straight back, super easy to get to any room anywhere on property. Item number 2, all-star resorts get a lot of hate. Because whenever there is like a cheer event, dance event, things like that, Walt Disney tends to put those groups here at these resorts because these are the values resorts. So it's more cost effective for Disney to just house the big groups here. However, just because there are those big groups there doesn't take away from the resort. I actually think it enhances the resort because I remember, I believe it was our second trip with the kids, there was a cheer event going on. And my kids sat outside the room when we were home for like a couple hours watching the dance teams in the grass out front practicing. They thought it was the coolest thing. They got their own private show and they never had an issue with any of the kids. So don't let what people say online distract you from these resorts because they're totally worth it, especially if you're just using it as a room to sleep in. And I love the details, like the hidden Mickeys on the boots and the Mickey on the bolo. 9 3/4. This isn't Harry Potter. This is Disney. What's going on here? And that's the entire resort. So what I'm gonna do now is, since this is such a tiny resort, this has to be the smallest resort on Disney property. I am going to start right here from kind of like the start of Country Fair, and I'm gonna do a time lapse from right here all the way back up to Melody Hall, which is where like the check-in and all is, just to see exactly how long it takes, and I'm gonna time it on my phone. So it took about 4 minutes and 22 seconds to walk from Country Fair to the doors, which are right here, of Melody Hall. Not terrible. Then if you come out of the front entrance where the world's all-star music is, that is where all the buses pick you up for Magic Kingdom, Disney Springs Typhoon Lagoon, then Animal Kingdom, then Blizzard Beach, and then Epcot. Alright, well that's gonna do it for this ridiculously short resort tour. Well, this was my first ever I did by myself. How did I do, guys? Let me know in the comments below. Kind of glad I somehow managed to start with the smallest resort on property to get my bearings. So yeah, next time I'll pick a bigger one. If you like these videos, please click that subscribe button. And now we're on to the next adventure. Bye guys.